Call of Duty World War II's STG44 weapon review. The STG44 in Call of Duty World War II is actually pretty good. Everybody's talking about the PPSH. I'm going to be talking about an STG4 because this thing, I'd say, is the jack of all trades when it comes to guns. Sure, the PPSH has the close quarter down pat in the medium ranges, but the STG can get up there with the good old M1 Grand and the M1A1 and the SVT40 if you have it unlocked. But anyway, the STG can cover those ranges, not as good as the M1 or whatnot, but it can also do everything else. It can cover pretty close ranges, especially if you have that bayonet on there for a little emergency. And then also you can cover up all the head glitching spots, and overall it's very good assault rifle. To the point, like, well, if this was actually a Vietnam war game, then I would probably say this is the AK-47 of the bunch. The game describes this gun as an automatic rifle with a modest damage and low recoil, and it surely has pretty low recoil compared to some other versions of the STG44. Anyway, the only version I really had my hands on, like I'm a fairly new COD player, so my first COD was Ghosts. So yeah, the only STG44 that I know of is other than this one, is the one from Advanced Warfare. And that thing has serious recoil issues, and also all around AW wasn't that great of a game, but at least Sledgehammer came back with World War II, and well, overall it's a pretty good game. Anyway, back to the STG40. It's kind of also the same thing when it comes to improvement. Like, AW was not that great, STG was horrible. STG here's awesome, and World War II is just fine. And I'd say when it comes to actual gunfights, this thing is pretty good. I've used it in war, I've used it in team deathmatch, I've used it in a few other game modes, and overall it's pretty good. And you can actually stick to medium ranges if you want, since that's where assault rifles shine. I'd say this one can go anywhere. Anyway, as for the stats of this thing, you have 6 damage, 5 range, 6 accuracy, and 8 on the fire rate, and a magazine capacity of 30 without extended mags. And I think with extended mags it ramps it up to either 90, or is 90 the ammo, the reserves. Anyway, if you're using the infantry class with this gun, you're going to have higher reserves if you're leveled up. So yeah, what I'm running in this gameplay is well, the infantry, so I get more ammo. Then also I have a grip, full metal jacket, quick draw, and steady aim, just for more accuracy and full metal to just go through the boxes that people tend to head glitch behind. And then obviously that rifle bayonet. And then as for the basic training perk, which actually has quite a lot to do here, is actually primed. Primed basically lets you equip an extra attachment. That's why I have steady aim on here instead of just 3 attachments like what the infantry alone lets you do. Like, without that, it will just be 2 attachments. And then I'm obviously running a secondary M1911 and the fragmentation grenade. Like, if you need to know that, but I'd say that the STG is pretty good. It's pretty solid. You don't really need an optic on it. I really like the iron sights on this. And overall, it's good at head glitching, it's good at countering head glitchers, it's good at war, it's good at team deathmatch. Overall, a solid gun in a solid game. Well, anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop that comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on the channel. I'm out of here.